considered to be more like food than drugs. For example, companies don't need to get approval before producing or selling their supplements, and don't have to provide evidence to support their claims about the product before marketing them. There are many safe dietary supplement options out there that can keep you healthy and even improve your health, but there are others that may not be safe for you. This makes being an informed consumer important. Out there that can keep
when
you
choosing
healthy
a supplement,
and
talk to
even
your healthcare
improve
team
your
about
health.
all the prescription
But there
and
are others
OTC
that may not
medications
be
you are
safe
taking.
for you, and all of the supplements. To be more
They
like
can advise
food
you
than
on their
drugs.
safety as well as
For
how
example,
they might interact
companies
with your
don't need to get
medications.
Avoid megadoses of supplements,
drugs,
which may be more than your body needs,
companies
and
don't
even
need to get
cause you
approval
harm.
before producing
Keep
or
in
selling
mind
their
that the term
supplements,
natural
and don't
doesn't
have to
always
provide
mean
evidence
safe.
to support their
And
claims
watch
about
out
the
for
product
claims
before
that seem
marketing
too
them.
good to be true. There are many safe
When searching for
dietary
information
supplements
online,
turn to
trusted
trusted options
sources.
out there that can
Look
keep
for
you
authors
healthy
who are
and
academics,
even improve
experts in the
your
field,
health.
government
But there are
agency
others that may
employees,
not
and
be safe
well-respected
for you.
members of the medical
This makes
community.
being an informed consumer
Also look to see if the
important.
claims
come
there
from
that can
studies
keep
when
you
choosing a
healthy
supplement
and
by
even
even
improve
improve
your
about
health.
all the
If you
prescriptions
there are
and
others
questions
that may not
medications
be
you are
safe
taking
for
your
you,
healthcare
and
team, all
or
of the
visit the
supplements
Office
to
of
be more
Dietary
like
Advisors
supplements
at the
and
National
drugs.
Institute
For
of
example,
Health.
companies
with
don't
your
learn more
medications.
about what scientists are
Avoid
discovering about the
megadoses
roles
of
of
drugs,
nutrition,
which may be more than your body needs.
Companies don't need to get
Cause you
aging
harm.
before producing
At
or selling their supplements,
www.aging
and don't have to
research.org
provide evidence to
/nutrition.
support their
And
claims
watch
about
out
the
for
product
claims
before
that seem
marketing
too
them.
good to be true.
There are many safe
searching for
dietary
information
supplements online. Turn to trusted
options
sources
out there that can
look
keep
for
you
authors
healthy
who are
and
academics,
even
experts in the
improve your
field,
health.
government
But
agency
there are others that may
employees,
not
and
be
well-respected
safe for you.
members of the medical
This
community.
makes being an informed consumer
look to see if
important.
claims
There
come
that
from
can
studies
keep
when
you
choosing a
healthy
supplement
and
by
even
experts in the
improve
field
your
about all
health.
the
If
prescriptions
there are
and
others that
questions
may not
medications
be
you are
safe
taking
for
your
you,
healthcare
and
team,
or
all of the
visit the
supplements
Office
to
of
be more like
Dietary
supplements
Advisors
and
at the
drugs.
National
As well as
Institute
how
of
they
Health.
might interact
Companies
with
don't
your
learn more
medications.
about what scientists are
Avoid
discovering about
megadoses
the
of
drugs,
supplements,
which may be
for
more than your
example,
body needs.
companies don't need to get aging before producing
At
or selling their supplements,
www.aging
and don't have to provide
research.org
evidence to support their
/nutrition.
claims
Watch
about
out
the
for
product
claims
before
that seem
marketing
too good to be true.
There are many
When
safe
searching for
dietary
information
supplements
online,
turn to
and
trusted
options out there that can
look
keep
for
you
authors
healthy
who are
and
academics,
even
experts in the
improve your
field,
health.
government
But there
agency
are others that may
employees,
not
and
be safe
well-respected
for you.
members of the medical
This makes
community.
being an informed
Also
consumer
look to see if
important.
claims come from studies
When
when
choosing
choosing
a
a supplement
supplement,
by
even
your
improve
health
your
about all the
health. If
prescriptions
there are
and
others that
questions
may not
medications
be
you are
safe
taking
for
your
you,
healthcare
and
team,
or
all of the
visit the Office
supplements to
of
be more like
Dietary
supplements
Advisors
and
at the
drugs.
National
As
Institute
well as
of
how they
Health.
might interact
Companies
with
don't
your
learn more
medications.
about what scientists are
Avoid
discovering about the
megadoses
roles
of
of drugs,
drugs,
which may be more than your body needs.
Companies don't need to get aging before producing
At
or selling their supplements,
www.aging
and don't have to provide
research.org
evidence to support their
/nutrition.
claims
Watch
about
out
the
for
product
claims
before
that seem
marketing
too
them.
good to be true.
There are many
When
safe
searching for
dietary
information
supplements
online,
Hasn't always felt comfortable inside his own head,
You've had issues with depression?
Yeah, in my life I have.
even as he was building an Instagram following of about 300,000.
It wasn't matching up with the way I was feeling about life, which was like that I wasn't enjoying my day-to-day life, really. I wasn't.
He tried therapy, then antidepressants, and finally ended up with an unconventional psychiatrist who posed an unconventional question.
Did he ask you specifically what you ate?
Yes.
What do you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner?
Yeah, we definitely went through it.
And thinking about what he put in his mouth really opened his eyes.
It made me realize I would just eat whatever popped into my head at that moment. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll go get some ramen, that sounds great. And like
Chocolate
that.
cake.
Yeah, chocolate cake.
What's the matter with that?
Food is medicine. Food is brain medicine.
Psychiatrist Drew Ramsey is Dave's doctor.
In your everyday life, the number one factor that you have control over in terms of your mental health, it's at the end of your fork.
His specialty is the Daily Special and how it affects your mind. Dr. Ramsey calls this growing new field nutritional psychiatry.
Do you treat food as you would a drug and say, this is your prescription for anchovies? And how does it work?
All of my patients have a sense of foods that I want them to be eating more of.
Those foods, you guessed it, the Mediterranean diet. Colorful vegetables, seafood, olive oil, and lots of leafy greens.
We have some sautéed kale here.
That's Samantha L. Creef, a trained chef who works with Dr. Ramsey.
Now, this is probably my favorite, purple sweet potatoes.
Together, they showed us how to make Thanksgiving better for your brain. Oysters, anyone?
Well, Susan, someday maybe you'll like the oyster.
I thought you were going to give that to me.
No, A lot of people don't like oysters.
Right.
They're these raw, slimy, scary things
Right.
that maybe make you sick if you don't eat it in the right
Exactly.
month. Food fear.
Would you ever sit down and eat a cheeseburger and fries?
Well, I wouldn't eat a cheeseburger because I don't really eat that much meat and I don't eat dairy, but I would eat like a salmon burger with collard green wrap or something like that.
Have that all the time. Exactly. One of my staples.
Unlike
Would you ever sit down and
cheeseburgers,
eat a
Dr. Ramsey
cheeseburger
says
and fries?
oysters have
Well, I
unique
wouldn't eat a
nutrients,
cheeseburger
making them
because
one of the
I
best foods for
Don't really eat
depression.
that much meat.
Why can't I get these
and I
same
don't eat dairy,
nutrients out
but I would
of a
eat like salmon
multivitamin?
burger
First of
with
all,
collard green wrap or
oyster
something
date
like
night
that.
is incredible,
all the time.
and salmon date night is incredible,
One of my
and
staples.
fish oil and
Unlike
supplement date night has
cheeseburgers,
never
Dr.
really been
Ramsey
much fun
says
for me.
oysters have
There's an
unique
idea that
nutrients,
people have that
making one
we
of the
can
best
just take
foods
supplements
for
and be healthy,
depression.
and that's
Why
simply
can't I
not
get
true.
these same nutrients? What can you say conclusively
First of all,
about the impact
oyster
of
date
food
night is
on
incredible.
depression?
Very conclusively, food impacts your risk of getting depressed.
And some recent research seems to
There's an
back
idea
that
that
up.
people have that
In
we
one
can just
study of
take
people
supplements and be
diagnosed
healthy,
with
and that's simply
depression,
not
a
true.
brain-healthy
What can you
diet
say
added to standard
conclusively
treatment
about the
relieved
impact
all
of food
symptoms
on
in about a
depression?
third
Very
of the
conclusively.
patients. As for criticism that the science still is inconclusive,
The evidence is really just started. We've not had any randomized clinical trials about food and treatment of mental health until 18 months ago. So this is very new.
Given all the emphasis on food, what role do you see for antidepressants?